All right, next up, we continue along. We've got Wyoming and Colorado. Interesting non-conference battle here. We've got Colorado 13-point home favorites, 44 being the total in this game. I mean, trouble with Colorado. That was not a good game against Houston on Friday night. It was a interesting decision. That's the phrase I'll use. Not the Rockies. Sorry, we got that. Take baseball on the brain. Buffaloes. It was an interesting decision by Deion Sanders to go with Ryan Staub. This is a guy that was not even in the mix to be the number one quarterback throughout spring and fall camp. It was Caden Salter and it was Julian Lewis, Juju Lewis, that were battling, for that spot throughout camp. And then all of a sudden, no Julian Lewis last week, no Caden Salter. Deion tabs Ryan Staub to get the start. And it looked good early. I thought he played a good first half, and then the offense just stopped in the second half. And it was definitely much more of a struggle. He threw 2 interceptions. Again, no run game to speak of, 96 yards on the ground on 23 carries. The offensive line just subpar once again for this Colorado team. They're not exactly a team that's got the confidence of a team that I'm confident laying 13 with right now. In fact, we remember the Delaware game, 31-7 against Delaware. That was a push on the number 24. And then obviously we saw them lose to Georgia Tech in the first game. And that game probably was only close because of all the Georgia Tech turnovers. And then they get blown out by Houston, 36-20. I mean, after halftime, that was pretty ugly. That was a coaching whipping by Willie Fritz over Deion. Let's be honest. I mean, that second half, it was like totally outcoached. 20-6 after halftime for Houston last week against Colorado. So, yeah, this is not a team I'm rushing to lay 13 points with. Now, this is Wyoming on the road, and we know sometimes athletically they can be up against it. I thought they hung in there, though, at home against – but, again, that was at home. Let's see what they do on the road. It remains to be seen. But, yeah, I'd probably lean Wyoming. But, like I said, I don't know if athletically they're, on the road in Boulder they're going to be able to hang for 60 minutes. But I can be damn sure I'm not laying 13 with Colorado right now in their current state. CMAC is back. CMAC, what do you think here? Wyoming, Colorado.
Under. I don't know how Wyoming, even against this Colorado team's going to move the ball much. I mean, the quarterback play.
Anderson has not been good at all.
He's awful.
Yeah.
And shout out to Utah. We're going to get to Utah. Big game here coming up. It's a little late junk touchdown there. Got him the cover with like a minute left. But for the most of that game, the first half, it was pretty close. What was it? 7-0? First half?
Yeah, I mean, Utah, Wyoming. Yeah, I mean, Wyoming hung in
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0.
Their defense as good as anybody's done against Evan Dampier. Now, it was a little bit of a flat spot. We warned you about that for Utah.
We talked about it.
But like I said, you got to give some credit to Wyoming's defense. But their offense just puts them in a terrible spot because they're just it's awful.
To see it too, that opening game, it's at Akron, the 10-0 game. I was like, whoa.
That was the warning sign. Like, wow, they got issues on offense. Wyoming, big issues.
Man, this team ever can move the football. It's like, yeah, goddamn. But I think it's just under.
Yeah.
I think they could maybe stay in this game here a little bit. I lean them. Colorado better at home, but I don't know about 2 touchdowns better. This is not a crazy trip either here for Wyoming. Either. So, yeah, under.